Hi guys, and welcome to your February 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless reading, week 3 for the beautiful sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, we are halfway underway with my renovations, and this wall will be changing as well, just like the last one did. But that wall is being decorated, and that room is being decorated, so this will be my permanent space, but the wall will be changing. But we're pretty much where we're going to be. I'm just happy you can't see what's around me. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bam, say hello to my members. And I do want to let you know to take a look at the updates that are down. I'm going to draw your attention to the week 3 updates for February. Not many, just me giving you a little bit more information about what's going to be coming up with the schedule changes and confirming certain things that I've told you a couple of weeks ago. That's it. Let's jump into your reading, Libra. I am telling you that this is a very specific message for some of you. You know, we start out with the general messages between you and your partner by way of quantum oracle being clarified by spellcasting. I like that it tells me again, events, energy, what's going on with you, and it's very specific. So for this week, you guys know that Mercury is going to be stationing direct on Saturday. But we are going to have a very difficult week. One of those astrological events took place today. I'm not going to go into it too much. And unfortunately, due to the remodel, I haven't really had an opportunity to keep you abreast. But don't worry. When I upload the information for March, I will be tying some of February's events in there. And if I have time, I will do that. But we do have some things, some squares going on. And I believe it was a square Uranus. And I'm not going to go too much into depth with that. I do feel like that caused an event for some of you guys. So for those Libras who have had to break away from a career situation, I see this in your energy. It could be either affecting you or your person. I am here to tell you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And for those of you who, before I tell you this message, who ask, hey, Marv, can it apply to me if it's North Node? Honestly, absolutely. If you have a North Node Libra, that means your South Node is Aries. That's my North Node, South Node. I was going to try to do North Node, South Node readings that still may take place on the other channel. But yes, the answer is yes to that young lady who asked that question. I believe that they're closely tied there as well. You may not experience it in a very short-term type of way. But if Libra is your North Node, then these things that you go through on a very immediate type of level will affect you in the long term. I'm a Libra rising, and my North Node is also Libra. So some of those same things that is a part of my destiny is the same thing that I have to learn in my everyday life. So if you are like me, then yes, these messages could apply to you in that capacity. Now, the message that I have for a very specific few of you has a lot to do with your career, okay? I'm letting you know right now that it's time for you to part ways with a situation. If you have been up at night worrying about what to do and, associating your happiness with that security, let me tell you something. There is no environment out there that is going to be toxic and bring you down that is worth your time. Do you understand? So follow your heart and do not sell yourself out for the security of a paycheck. One of the things that I know that we attach our security to that check every week or those bi-weekly checks. But if our heart is sorry, that's my chimes. If our heart is on the other side of town, it's not worth it. Do you understand? It's like your body here is with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. The same thing applies to people who you work with every single day. You have to spend a good majority of your time there, and it's not worth being unhappy about. Thank you for that, which leads us to into our first card between you and your partner or in your general energy, which is a creative endeavor. A creative endeavor has taken place, and it may not look as attractive, Libra, as the creative endeavor in your heart may not look more financially attractive, like that security that you're tying to that every 2-week check. What's clarifying that is the truth. Okay, there is a truth behind some type of event. It could have been something that you have been holding on to, or that you knew that needed to happen, and you could not find balance. Your job as a cardinal energy is I got to fix it. I got to do this and I got to do that. I'm going to stand up for myself. Maybe if I can just get them to see. Sometimes you just need to throw your hands up and let it go. If they don't value you, then that's their loss. I see that that's coming up for you guys, which leads us into the next card between you. And remember, you or your partner can be going through this, but this is for a very specific few. That is loss, and that was an event. So if this loss had anything to do with a career, you are good. You are good, okay? Things happen for a reason. You may not have discovered what that reason is yet, but it is coming, okay? And then that's being clarified by empowerment. This was a very specific thing, so I am happy to be able to bring this message. And I know for a fact, you could definitely be going through it as well. Your partner can definitely be going through this as well. I'm not sure. But you do have in your energy this week influencing you was letting go. It's time to clear house and let go. That is the energy of 3. I don't know what 3 means to you, what 2 means to you, or what 8 means to you. But I do feel like 8 has a lot to do with the 8 of Cups. 2, honestly, in the pre-shuffle, I did see the 2 of Pentacles. You may have to do a little juggling, but you'll be happier. Don't worry about it. Spirit's got your back. And then that letting go was finding. So from the truth that has empowered you, you have found you have found or discovered that you deserve a better career, or you deserve that creative endeavor, that you came into the truth. You are now empowered because you have found a newfound freedom. You have found a new perspective. So that was very specific. It does not have to resonate with you that way. It does not have to even resonate and be a direct message as it pertains to this particular relationship here. But that was very specific. Truth, empowerment, and finding. We'll see if it ties here into this, but there is a very career-specific message for some of you. Okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest, which gets us into the first card in your partner's energy and what they're not telling you, which is the 7 of Pentacles. A person that loves you is now doing the exact same thing, honestly. So it's like I always say, guys, you don't have to take this message if it doesn't resonate. And then when I start reading your partner's energy, it always ties in, but not for everybody. Okay. So a very investment type of energy. I have planted these seeds, and with each one of these seeds, I have expected a result. Okay. I have expected a result. Your partner is definitely looking at the situation, or the person that loves you, definitely looking at the situation between you and deciding, how am I going to handle this? How am I going to handle the deep spiritual connection that I see right here with the lovers? Okay. Am I going to walk away from this? Am I going to let this go? There are certain parts to this relationship that this person definitely has to change their perspective on. And it may be definitely that they're going through the same thing in their career, but they're also looking at this situation and doing the exact same thing and going through their awakening about what they deserve and what you deserve. Okay. That Lovers card is definitely letting me know that they feel the spirituality between you two. In the heart place, we do have the Fool, very beautiful card. I love this deck. If you're interested in what deck this is, I try to switch the deck up every week. The deck is below in the description. Then which leads me into their heart. Their heart is saying, I am going to start looking at this anew. I'm going to start approaching this from a brand new perspective. I am going to start moving forward in a way where I am no longer afraid, although I may be unsure, because I know with this Ten of Pentacles energy that you are it, Libra. I know that we can be happy together. I know that you are my home. And that leads us into that truth with the Ace of Swords. That leads us right here. A brand new clarity, a brand new truth, your force, your life force, your vitality, and your strength. Look at that. Leo energy is here. We are connecting here with fellow Earth, your air, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gemini energy is on the board. Uranus energy is on the board, which lets me know with the Fool, which lets me know that that could have been one of many squares that we're going to have with this Uranus and Saturn clashing, which is not good. It's like a Capricorn and an Aquarius arguing, which I'm all too familiar with that particular energy. There is a person in my life that is definitely an Aquarius sun, and my Capricorn moon and her Aquarius sun clashes all the time. There is definitely some type of blow up. There was some type of event. I do not feel like this was a breakup. I'm going to get the romantic intention soon. I feel like this is going into that deserving energy. I found something new. I have discovered the truth. We have the truth here twice. Okay. Remember, we do have letting go. We do have letting go. Energies that you are connecting with, again, is the Seven of Pentacles. We do have Gemini energy with the Lovers. We do have Uranus energy with the Fool, the influence of Uranus. We do have more Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And then we have that air, Libra. And I feel like there was an event. Please let me know down in the comments. There was something that shifted your perspective, that snapped you into a perspective, something that happened between you and the person that loves you. Maybe you got an opportunity to get it off your chest. And I'm telling you guys, and I practice this, and I tell my clients this when you book me. Stop carrying those bags of shit, excuse my language, that belong to these other people. If they planted those seeds and that bag belongs to them, smelly, funky bag, then guess what? Give them their damn bag. Why should you carry that fucking load? Excuse my language, I'm being a potty mouth, I'm sorry. But why should you? You didn't plant it there. You didn't leave it. That's like basically giving a person a Christmas present and crapping in a box and leaving it on their doorstep, letting them know that you did it and said Merry Christmas. That is how I equate the energy. The energy is very much so you're holding on. And I know this is what your person is doing, but I say this all the time. You know, give these people they don't get the benefit of the doubt. If they cause the conflict and they cause the hurt and pain, it is that's what they deserve. They need to listen to you get it off of your chest. I'm not saying go and smash windows and this and that, but I am seeing a deep spiritual connection here and a lot of things that need to come to the surface. So I know there hasn't been any communication, okay? Maybe heart-to-heart conversation will be coming out, Libra, but they definitely are not trying to let you go. They've invested too much, whether that be money, whether that be time. I want to say that they're ready to commit. I'm not going to necessarily say that they did. Ten of Pentacles is letting me know what their intention is. I'm not saying that they don't already have a Ten of Pentacles. Maybe they have this house and they want to incorporate you into it. Let's see what the romantic intentions is so we can finish tying it together. We do have release your ex. Okay, that makes sense. The Seven of Pentacles is letting me know they've already invested. They invested in something that they did not get a return on that investment. So now, again, they're carrying that bag of and they're lumping together their old ways and their perspectives, and they're realizing that you're different. Why should I continue to Yep, express your love. It's time to make the romantic gesture. Why should I continue to play it safe when Libra has done nothing but try to love me and be fair? Libra has their own money. They have their own this. They have their own that. They never played me, but I am carrying around the energy of the ex, and I don't want to let this go. Therefore, I have kept this relationship stagnant, and now, yep, there is a finances and career thing. It has come out twice. So I don't know whether you are going through this, one or the other. You're going through some type of financial and career decision. And I'm going to tell your cross watcher, just like I'm going to tell you, your happiness and your empowerment, and it lies in finding the truth and walking into this creative endeavor. Although it may take a few months for it to financially pay off, you will be okay. Whatever this is, okay? Clarify 10 of Pentacles. It will make and bring happiness. Hold on. It will bring happiness. Clarify 10 of Pentacles. There is a happiness and security and a magnetic attraction. This isn't just about romantic or a magnetic attraction from a, like if this was any other card other than a 10 of Pentacles, I'm done. This is the cycle. I've went through the entire cycle, like of that particular suit. And chemistry came out and it wasn't as strong as it is. And I would tell you, I get it. But you have to look at what is clarifying. What is magnetically attracted, they're attracted to? Okay, this is getting on my nerve. Is your ability, Libra, to be able to be a homemaker. There is something that you possess in your own house that they look at you as you will be an asset to their life. You add value to their life. There we go. Clarify Ace of Swords. And they are extremely attracted to that. Not just you because you look so damn good, and they have not been honest with you. They are wearing a false self mask here. They never wanted to be honest with you about it, which is a shame. You guys have been through a lot. This particular set. I wasn't getting, did I get, guys, let me know in the comments because I know you guys will. You guys really help me out. I swear, you like a million little secretaries. But my question is this. Did I bring up, oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Did I bring up finances in your energy last week? Because there was a very money type of issue, but the energy will shift. So I'll start out good, and then as I get through the videos, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I feel like there was a money type of pattern. If it wasn't last week, it was definitely the week before that. And which leads us into our first clarifier with patterns. Do things differently in order to bring health and vitality into your life. They're going to be exhibiting this strength. And if you look at that, it's like taming the beast. This lets me know that this particular energy is extremely hard for them to let go, which also lets me believe that they went through hell with this ex, which also did a number on them as far as their expression. Okay, clarify, express your love. We do have recharge. If you guys are, I don't have my self-care deck yet because I'm not completely set up. When I get this, I like to get a self-care oracle. Those are fun cards because it's like some nasty stuff in there sometimes. I'm like, oh. So what I'm saying is retreat now for important self-care. I'm letting you know that right now, that Lover's card, you guys could be speaking to one another telepathically. You could be experiencing the type of energy, Libra. I'm not doing this with you. The type of energy, Libra, where you guys maybe have not spoken, and then all of a sudden you in the damn fruit aisle of your local grocery store, and boom, a song comes on, some type of angel number. Somebody walk past, you get a whiff of them. Something reminds you of this particular person. I feel like the expression is coming but that's the deep spiritual aspect of this particular connection. Let's find out what's going on in the career. Yes, deception. So I also feel, honestly, let's flip this for a second. If you're cross-watching for a Libra, there is definitely something going on across the board. I always say, of course, that every zodiac sign, the male and females are different. One thing that I have definitely observed about Libra males is that when they ain't got no money, they funny. Don't, So there's an image that they want to uphold. And I'm not talking about, maybe it is like a Superman image where they want to always appear to be the man. My dad is like that. Like my dad is a Libra male. I'm a Libra rising. There you go. And I want you guys, just as a side note, pay attention to your parents and what's in their chart. I have some really crazy ways of knowing what your parents are just by pulling your chart. My mom is a Cancer rising. I'm a Cancer sun. My dad is a Libra sun. I'm a Cancer sun. Did I say it right? My mom is a Cancer rising and I'm a Cancer sun. My dad is a Libra sun and I'm a Libra rising. Maybe I said it right the second time. So pay attention to those types of relationships and the energy that you guys have. But back to the point. And the reason why this person is withholding information is because that Libra has to very much so be the pillar of the strength. Now, I'm not saying that dad doesn't have other things in his chart, but I definitely, and we're not talking about other planets, only the sun right now. I definitely know that you're not going to see my dad if he don't have no money. Now, I want you guys to understand that that's why I opened this reading up with how these employers can provide and our attachment to paying bills and those paychecks, especially nowadays when companies are having to reinvent everything that they are, in the way that they've done business, right? We attach security to that. And I'm telling you that I understand. I've been there. And I also look at your second house if you're having some finances. If not, if it's too much work for you, then let me do the work for you. Just go ahead and book. Now with the morning sessions, you can add on all of the astrology features that I offer if you want to. But they're withholding information from you because there is a career aspect here, a loss, a something, and they don't want to let you know that. Okay, that was what I said all that for you guys. Let me know what's going on with that in the comments. And of course, it is the divine masculine. See, doesn't necessarily have to be a male or female. You can change that as you see fit. There are no genders here, but however this is definitely divine masculine. It's funny that popped out. So they definitely are they're undergoing changes when it comes down to the way in which they look at or their relationship with money. Something is going on. Clarifier attraction, and we do have stalemate. So you guys are speaking to one another mentally, but it could have been no speaking. Okay, that's going to change. A stalemate situation, someone needs to take decisive action. And then we have triggers. This is what's going on right now. It could be due to this work situation. There's a very specific message here, but I want to let you know that new beginnings are coming. That's my second card telling me that something needs to be let go. Letting go, change, time to move forward, risk and opportunities, which goes back to my letting go card, which I'm going to put back, which also goes to the heart place, which is my Fool. This is all about the risk and the opportunities right here, but you have to walk toward those. The emotional baggage is running the show right now. Someone is definitely not wanting to come forward. This is what they're not telling you. Libra, I do feel like there are parts of this that resonate with you, but I'm telling you also, your person or the person that loves you is definitely dealing with some type of career thing. Emotional baggage is running the show. So what needs to happen is to retrain the internal so the external can change. New beginnings are on the way. what is going to be happening is they are going to be walking toward this. Some of them have been divorced already, or maybe they're starting to go through a divorce, or maybe this is the after divorce energy. This is an established home. And if they're not releasing their ex, then they're somehow attached to this particular ex financially. I see that. I don't see any kids, but I definitely see some messy divorces here. So release your ex, express your love, finances, and career, chemistry, attraction, and deception, which is here twice. They don't want you to know what they are going through because of how it makes them look. Okay? But that's what they're not telling you. They have experienced a tremendous loss. How do they call you up and say, I'm going through this? There's a lot of security. There's a lot of, there is a certain part of the puzzle. You're the missing piece of this puzzle. It's you. And there's going to be a lot of strength that they have to deal with and they have to siphon from. It's very, very hard for this person. They are definitely I don't know if that even makes sense. Proud, a man's man, all of those, listen, the bottom line is there's definitely something going on with finances and career. I'm going to show you this again. And again, I felt this last week. Please tell me if it was this, where this person just does not feel confident. I think that was the Pisces video. They associate security with being able to provide with that paycheck. And when they lose that, I have a client that I'm working with right now. Her guy's the exact same way. He's a Libra. He lost his job. He lost his mind. So, two ways of seeing this. If this was a relationship or going deeper and then halt, and then they start acting a little funny. There is communication, but it's spotty. They're going through something they're not ready for you to know yet. Their intentions, we're going to continue to unwrap this in the extended. We're going to find out how you feel about all this crap too. We're going to get another level of clarification. We're going to get their thoughts, feelings, actions, and fears. I'm telling you right now, though, you're the missing piece to this puzzle. But then when they lost everything, now they don't know how to bring themselves back up out of this slump. But they're coming. They're going to be expressing themselves. You're the glue that holds this together, Libra. They look at you this way. They're going to be going into their new patterns. But right now, they're trying to come correct. They're trying to figure out how they're going to say this to you because you've never saw them in this light before. So this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're taming that beast within them, that beast that makes them think that you're going to love them less or look at them different. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Libra, you are number one. I love you guys. I will see you next week when we do it again. Bye, guys. And to everybody else, I'll see you in the extension.